Perfect time to be fucking raining at my house. There. Let's get this Call of Cthulhu started. There we go. Settings, graphic. Now, subtitles on. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, a little bit. Ooh. It's gonna be a fun game. Alright. Oh. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigation Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Alright. Enter the madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in coldness can remain sane to the high illnesses end. Saying his name H.P. Lovecraft loved the dude. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Perfect way to start off a game. Ooh. Game saved. What? Ooh, I got cracked here. Sharky head. That's a face right there. Oh, that's why I told me to go to crash mode. Let's light up some items in order to interact with them. What? I'm still crouched. Hurricane lab. My bad. Oh. Do I have to swim? Not. Mm. Love it. Hey, Hilo, what is this? Oh, this candle.
What a putrid offering.
Pure shards. 4 shards and kill it well. I'm not sure if that's the game. It's the game because there's flies right there.
Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Freaky dream night.
I hate whiskey.
My private detective agency contracted with Wentworth Detective Agency. At the Great War, I decided to set up Boston where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small time case follows the other. Adultery settles scores. Disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than the real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Inventory. Lost Battalion 10718. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Oh, ain't that sweet. Have a drink. I mean, this guy's supposed to be a drunk, so. Oh, nice tattoo.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
20th October, 1924. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these memories, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they're different, unknown. They seem to surface when unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? I really drank.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. The good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the wall, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who got proof against you. Ah.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me for weeks after the investigation had closed. Oh, God, that's bad for him. He got dumped. His married wife cheated on him, ran off with another woman. Nice.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Yeah.
I have business here to attend to.
You do?
I have business here to attend to.
Oh.
I have business here to attend to. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Call your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of skill. So I'm gonna do them all once.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Ooh, the painting looks good.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Maybe.
Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
Little girl. She
Even
must
you
be in what,
know
her
her.
20s, 30s?
She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her
Okay, yeah.
husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright. Alright,
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
a shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out parts of the address: Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided that it's a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insisted that Sarah Hawkins' mental fatality. Fatality. Why? Press cutting an article. Blah, blah.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death.
3 months
And yet
ago?
a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Let's see.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly.
Who the fuck is beeping their
She only
horn?
thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Hold on, sir.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse.
That's right.
And you think
That is what... Go to Dark...
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Okay.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's
What you
queer,
playing?
but it's not like I have a choice.
Playing Call of Cthulhu, Beagle.
Darkwater.
Let's see. I bought a game last night after the stream ended. Let's see. Oh, God, I still got. Let's see. Well, how's it going, Beagle? See, evidence.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston, but I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems...
Here on the right side looks so good.
All I have to do is go to the port.
Hold on,
I just
sir.
hope that I can find a
I'll
boat
be out
able
there.
to take me to Darkwater.
Stop beating your goddamn horn.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston, but I've never heard of it.
See,
According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Sons and daughters of Ralph Bell Hunter Silverman shares. Alright. You're testing my patience, sir. Trophy, the Sarah and Hawkins case. Right. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father and disturbing painting on the shipping label and address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Oh, enter the madness. Oh, that was just an intro. Hello, those who just joined the stream. Thank you for joining me.
We're almost there.
Hello, Mr. Fritzway. Spoopy. Cthulhu. Man, I love H.P. Lovecraft. I need to read more of his books. I have no idea how to say that word.
Oh, I saw this game.
I know. Ever since I saw it, I wanted to
I
get
have
it.
been wanting to try it.
Me too. I just bought it last night. Ever since I saw the trailer of it for early maybe May, February, I've been like, oh god, I had to get this game. I love Cthulhu, love H.P. Lovecraft. I had to get it.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a land robber.
You might want to edit your game thing on Twitch. It doesn't show the
And
game.
his wife,
It doesn't.
Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what?
That's
Go
really
have a
weird.
drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a
No.
good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest
Okay,
you.
can you see if it says it
Understood.
now?
I'm going for a look around the docks.
That's really weird. It's never done that to me. That's really weird. It's never done that to me. That word dog. Okay, now it should say it. Places. Island of Darkwater. It was seen the world has forgotten the very existence of this. God damn it, my dog. Be right back. And back. Let's see. It's a small and hospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs with only one outlet to the area, sea. Yeah. It's mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up supply posts there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on the island is still profitable. It is medical institute. Is alright. Darkwater Port. At the entrance of the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shells. The scale. I don't know how to fucking say that word. Last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander on the docks looking for some small job for today. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor who owned a boat capable of making a round trip between the island and mainland. Here, the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. Alright. Is that a bar? No. Ooh.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate.
Oh, no, just X Oblivion.
Only a
I don't know how to say.
specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah?
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to them
Alright.
anyway.
Main justice started Fitzroy and secondary justice go to the bar. I'm gonna go to the bar. Ooh, what's this?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Because you're an alcoholic. That's creepy. No! I didn't know that would continue the story.
Hey, be careful.
Oh god, old time cigarette thing.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Shh.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
That's fine.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that.
Yeah.
We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Yeah.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it,
Yeah.
the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Ooh.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
Yeah.
But I'll say no more. Anything
Understandable.
else?
That'll be all for now.
I forgot one.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Damn. The Chanty. 21st May, 1847. Miraculous catch. The Silica returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given hope, hope. The crew of Silica, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port on Tuesday afternoon. Locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had aboard.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed. My God.
You're a cultist.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Oh, there's no way y'all over 80 years old.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
Yeah.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Okay, you looked at me.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Aw. Alright, time to talk to the cultists.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness.
You don't look
until
through
it
this, sir.
finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Alright, no way. I don't talk to Mr. Fitzroy.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. The Scylla.
Scylla.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Or maybe it is Fitzroy.
What a macabre souvenir. What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, that's a peg leg. I didn't know what that was. Why are you glowing like that? The second volume teaches ethics and good practice medical stuff. I'll do that. Oh. So we got 3. Oh no, I had 0. I just...
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
Really?
That's all I'll get from them.
Only a few days are still legible: 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who went rent this information to be hidden? I'm gonna go out this way. Barnacles. Shovels! Why is there a house? Two house? Is that? Don't tell me where that's where the warehouses are, or that's a big ass fucking house. Dude, don't.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
You do?
The hard-working wives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Yeah.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
Maybe.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is up.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Vigo, if you're still watching, what answer should I do? Should I do the mock answer, lie, you underestimate me, or is this a game for you? Because I want to lie, see what it does, because I know this game is like driven by choices and whatever a little bit. I done drink twice.
Do the unlocked answer.
Okay.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay.
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Oh, yeah, I had the totally wrong one. Talk about Darkwater.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
Ooh.
His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Yeah.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths?
Depths?
Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Half mythology, half real.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Yeah.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Yeah, I've done read it.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Alright. Consult diary. Get inside warehouse 36. Alright. They all went around me. Why couldn't you? So, how am I supposed to get over there?
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us.
I have this random dude over here just fishing. Oh yeah, this is me currently running Beagle. This is walking. This is running.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Huh. C-48 or C-47, I don't know.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks.
Probably.
Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry. I really can't talk about them.
Oh.
Where do you think you're going?
Thank you for your valuable help.
Okay, sir.
Wait, does that mean I can get in? Or is he blocking the way?
You again. I told you to beat it.
No, you didn't.
No need to get worked up.
You again. I told you to beat it.
Oh,
no
okay.
need to get worked up.
Man, I can't. How am I supposed to get in here?
You could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Fuck off.
Now we don't give a damn about you.
Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Who does
So,
this
who are you?
want?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Yeah.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Her?
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Her. I've literally only seen one female on this entire island so far.
You have no right to treat us.
What? Another break? I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Aw. Man.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Let's see. This Booker always free for the lady. So you telling me this man drank 605 cups? Or what? That's... I'll try to get back in there.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
Ooh.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Ooh. Information.
Back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
Shysters.
I told you to beat it.
I can't talk to you now. Maybe I shouldn't have gave her the compliment.
Oh, yeah?
What's with you wandering around here like a...
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
How to do some exploring. Maybe I should have waited to go in the bar. The fuck was that?
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us in trouble.
I haven't been on this way yet. This looks like a scene from the trailer. An automobile.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Got it. So, follow this pulley right here. How do I get up there? Oh.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
I have no idea how I brought out this lighter.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ladder right here.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
So I'm missing one more thing. Missing a puller. I don't like that sound. Wait, let me walk off. I'm just looking around now. Can I just do any one of those? One of those. Ow. Don't you know how? I had no idea how I got that out.
This handle will be perfect for the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
You broke it? What? Oh, what? What now? Now what?
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Leave this up to you, Beagle. One, two, or three. Probably a bad idea.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
As you wish.
If you've broken my nose...
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
No. Not yet. You don't lack nerve. And you've got a fairly good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a note of it.
Please do. I'm Cat. I run the neighborhood. Everyone marches to my tune here. Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you, and what you can do for me.
Okay. Maybe I'll just follow you. You know, you are quite slow.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
Okay.
No hard feelings.
For a lucky little blow? You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Okay.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. You almost got me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious.
Yeah.
To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care.
Okay.
But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
Alright.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me.
Okay.
And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with. They watch their step.
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie.
Yeah.
Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Oh, now they want to move.
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Okay.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Boy cut. Boy.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between... this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
What? What?
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Something's different.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You sent your men away. Bad idea. I see only one overweight police officer and one hardened veteran.
How dare you? I am a representative of the law.
Relax. Look what I found. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
I didn't go right under his nose.
Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Get this jackass out of here before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Oh, so that mansion.
Behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Oh God.
See the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Oof. Trophy earned: The Strange High House. Chapter 3: Garden Hawkins Mansion. Pierce manages to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, reveals some surprises. Signed to recent occupation as well as partially charred painting and interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley. Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer was willing to drive the detective to Hawkins Mansion. Alright. Alright, nice. I think that's gonna be all for this. As soon as this gets in game and saves, I'm gonna end it there. Even got scared by him walking.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire.
Game saved.
There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions for these.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
Makes
Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
Alright.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go.
Alright.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, game saved. Alright. Nice checkpoint. Let's see if this loads where it should. Just to make sure it's saved correctly. Okay, so end the stream there with you looking at Cthulhu in the back, and my man Pierce right there, and I'll leave that up for today. Hope y'all enjoy, whoever watched the stream or whoever watches the stream in the future. Hope y'all enjoy. Bye.